My name's Eddie Johnson and I run Reactions Goalkeeper Coaching. We coach goalkeepers, boys and girls, between the ages of 8 and 18. What today is all about is developing a new area. We've come to the West Midlands and we're opening 2 schools in the Tipton area. It's a place called the RSA Academy in Tipton. We're going to have a girls' school, which is going to be a unique school for girls only and goalkeepers only. As far as I know, there isn't another one like it in the UK. And we're going to develop the area and the brand. We're having a mixed, which will predominantly be boys' school on a Tuesday. At Reactions, we've got children coaching with us right the way through from the age of 7 right the way through to 18. So we see every aspect of the coaching and we see every aspect of the way those children develop. Some of the kids have been with me for a few years, so I've seen them grow from 7, 8, 9 and 10, and as they develop physically, and you can see their attributes growing, their confidence grows and their bravery grows and their technical ability grows. The coaching that we give will help them in life as well as football, because as your confidence grows on the football field, your confidence grows everywhere else.
My name's Andy, this is Kyle Cooper. He started off, he was struggling to kick a ball, catch a ball, whereas now Eddie the coach, he's really brought on his kicking, his catching, etc, etc. Yeah, he's really come on over the last 12 months.
Name's Jack Shirley. I play for Cheadletown, under 17s and reserves. Eddie's been brilliant, like just pushing me on, getting me into trials and worked on everything, technique, quick feet, everything with me, that's what he's done.
Kids will come up and say things like, oh, I saved a penalty last week, or well, I've played and we lost 5-0 but I got man of the match because I was really brave. That's very, very rewarding to have kids come up to you and tell you about what they're doing.
Excellent, love it.
We've just completed the Goalkeeper Marathon, where the students from Reactions Goalkeeper Coaching have worked tirelessly for over an hour, using all their techniques to raise funds for the Donald Rees Trust. The event culminated in a knockout stage, where we whittled the students down until there were only 2 remaining. At the end, the final 2 goalkeepers were Matthew and Jack, both winning a pair of Reactions goalkeeper gloves. Originally, we'd only thought that we would raise around about £20 per student in our sponsorship event. We actually raised a lot more than that. So we gave everybody a number and we got Mary Earps to pick a number at random. She chose number 9. That turned out to be Ron. And for his efforts, Ron won a pair of goalkeeping gloves and a 90-minute one-on-one goalkeeper training session. And Tom raised the most funds, and for doing so, he will also receive the 90-minute coaching session and the free gloves. And at the end of the day, we had one more award, which was for the goalkeeper of the season. This was won by Jack Shirley. I gave it to him because he was technically brilliant throughout the season, putting in fantastic effort. His concentration and his willingness to learn is outstanding.
Every day when I'm away, I'm thinking of you.
I've been involved with the Donald Rees for many years now, and every time I visit the hospice, the Treetops, it's like with a mixture of sadness and extreme joy. The hard work that goes on there is incredible from the staff and the volunteers, but the whole atmosphere is completed by the parents and the children themselves. Unfortunately, life is pretty tough at the moment, money-wise, but illness doesn't respect that. There are still children that need help, children with life-threatening diseases, and we need to help to raise money for them.
The students have been going out into the community, asking their parents, their friends, their family, anybody they can find to help sponsor them in this Goalkeeper Marathon. We actually finally raised £1,579.50. I'm here with Hannah. So how will the money that we raised help the charity?
All the money raised by people that fundraise for us goes direct to patient care. So in terms of what you've fundraised for, you've actually paid for a child's stay at the hospice. So the nursing care that they will receive, the bed that they will sleep in, it wouldn't pay for the bed, but it will actually pay for the linen on the bed to be changed, the meals that they're going to eat when they stay here. So when you actually visualise what you've paid for, you've supported one child and enabled them to have that respite stay.
My name is Thomas Kempshall. I am 8 years old and I raised £200 for Donna Louise Trust.
It's really, really good to know that everybody embraced it. They believed in what they did and they did the best for you, and I think, again, that's a credit to you and the discipline and the training that you actually put the boys through and how much they support you in all of your efforts as well.
Louise Trust.
The fact that children are acknowledging that there are other children out there that maybe not be as able-bodied as they are or may not have the health that they have is wonderful, because as we're growing up in such a mixed society, it gets rid of the ignorance that very often surrounds disabilities or end-of-life care and a lot of terminal illnesses, and it just makes them open their eyes to actually what actually happens in the world and how they can help people less fortunate than themselves.
We're really pleased to have the support of Reaction's Goalkeeper Coaching and other companies. But I know Reactions are going to help us a lot because I know Eddie and he'll give us 100%.
My name is Mary Epps, I'm 21, I'm a goalkeeper for Bristol Academy and England under 23s.
My name's Sean Rogers, I'm 15 years of age and I play for Birmingham City Ladies under 17s and England under 17.
I think starting goalkeeper coaching as young as possible is really, really important. Getting the technical basics in, getting them right at an early age is fundamental to the progression of a goalkeeper, particularly for females.
Really, goalkeepers are hard to find, and with the right coaching, it does impact on a keeper.
And it's now a very important part of the club, and because goalkeepers are viewed as an integral part of the team, which is true.
With correct coaching, the goalkeepers just improve so much.
It's really important. The sooner you start, the better you can become really, and develop your own style of play, so that's very important.
The philosophy of Reaction's Goalkeeper Coaching is learn, understand, practice, excel. And we break it down into 4 segments. Learn, you have to learn. If you're not prepared to learn, you're not going to improve on your football or anything for that matter. But once you've learned what you're trying to do, any particular technical aspect of football, you then must understand about what you've learned. If you don't understand what you've learned, you can't go ahead and practice it. Once you've learnt and understood the technical aspects, you can then practice it to your heart's content. And once you've done all 3 of those things, you will excel at that particular activity.